So we're going to discuss the previous playoffs. I start from the NFC side, which would be Rod and Bobby. What do you guys got over there? I know you guys didn't play in it, but you probably watched some of it.
I think that's a fucked up start. Yeah, man, it went how we thought it was. I think it was Trav and Ray in the NFC conference. And to Trav's credit, he did exactly what we said. He did exactly what I said he wouldn't do, which is be bland. I thought he would try to do too much, and he did what needed to be done. And Ray folded, unfortunately. So, and then he went on to beat you. So he went through a juggernaut in the first year, which to me, I always say the first year of any Madden is the most difficult year to win, and he pulled it out. So kudos to him.
Also the easiest. It's the hardest and the easiest.
No, I think the easiest gets around 4 or 5 when everybody start, all right, fucking, I'm over Madden, and people just start slowing down and playing. But the first year when energy and effort is there, he did what needed to be done against you, which again is enough.
Oh. He has his own reservations on that comment.
Bobby's face.
No, the one thing I'll say about it is I've always said season 1 is the easiest and the hardest. The same reason why Ray always wins 2 Super Bowls or 1 Super Bowl to start the year. Always has that, similar to Trav. Why him and Ray are always so good the first year. They always have the same team, the same personnel, the consistency, the playbook. So they come out ready. And everyone else, like, you're learning who you want to develop. Bobby's got a new tight end to play around with. Sean's got a new team every year. So, like, that first season, if you're consistent and you run your same stuff like always, like, I didn't figure out the Ravens so about week 10. I was just trying to run with Lamar literally all game. Fumble. I wasn't playing smart. But, yeah, I mean, Bobby, what do you got from that side?
Yeah, like we said, Trav went and handled business. I kind of figured it'd be him or Sean who did not handle business in the Super Bowl. I definitely
what I do.
I think the first season, I'm not gonna say any season is the easiest unless it's the last season of Madden. But I will say the first season to me is easier because it's a clear, especially with this Madden, where ratings actually matter. Like, you can't just get a 67 receiver out there on the field and expect them to be good. And so all the top teams are doing what they're supposed to do, except for the Kansas City Chiefs, of course. And so I'm not trying to take nothing from Trav. He definitely handled business, definitely earned it. He definitely, got himself another win there. But I would not say it wasn't expected. And I don't see that same result coming like season 3 and 4 when people stop tanking and have who they want in place. And I also feel like you said, like, I feel like half the league is tanking right now.
Yeah, a lot of them.
I agree.
Trying to get those picks. So
a lot of us.
And the problem is a lot of the good users have tanking teams. Like you and Rod are already 2 examples of competitive users who have no place competitively right now. So that's already making it a little bit easier on that side.
And so, like, 3 and 4, season 3 and 4, people can start acting like they are interested in Madden, but that's going to be the time to where a lot of these people that are good stop tanking, and then they're just going to go right back to where they are every Madden. So, yeah, they're going to start losing their interest. But
Kev on that cusp.
Yeah, I don't know about season 1 being the easiest, though, but yeah.
Yeah, it's hardest and easiest. Like you said, I think it's both ways. Depending on the user and how you play, it could be the easiest season you're going to have all year.
Yeah.
Sean, how about you? I called the choke in the last podcast. I said you'd choke it in the playoffs like you always do. You choked it earlier, though, against the Browns, which is probably the most embarrassing thing of last playoffs.
Shout out to Black
I'd
Mamba.
rather lose to the Browns than like a user like Che or like I'm cool with it.
And you got killed too, right? It wasn't even close.
No, I lost by like a touchdown, I think.
Oh, you did? Okay, no.
The score was a lot better than the game. The game was bad, but I think like Sean scored late to make it respectable.
I thought it looked bad at the point.
He beat me up most of the game, but man, I wanted
outside
the
zone that tough.
No, it's like I wanted the weather, but I'm 1-4 in weather games. Like
you
I
shouldn't want weather against the Browns. You don't want the weather.
I don't want weather at all now. I've been playing horrible in the weather. I've been just playing garbage, but then I just played them, so it was fun. But playoffs, I expected in the AFC. I mean, I expected to get further, but Teddy, I kind of figured I'd be playing. I figured you would get there if I wasn't.
I thought it was gonna be me and you in the conference ship when I saw the matchup.
Yeah, well, who lost to? I didn't expect. Miles lost early, didn't he?
He lost first round to Kev.
Yeah,
I didn't, or someone.
I didn't expect. Yeah, I think he lost. You're right. I think he lost to Kev. I didn't expect him to lose to Kev in round 1. So like, I mean, I expected it to go that way. I think I called Trev winning Super Bowl in the podcast.
I think all 4 of us said Trav and Ray in conference ship. So I mean, we were one of the 2.
I think one of
I
us
ain't
had
seen no-
Miles, maybe actually.
Oh, except for
I
Bobby. Bobby had
didn't,
himself
yeah.
and someone else probably. I don't remember
No,
who he had.
I didn't have myself at all, but I definitely didn't have Ray. I tell
You had
that.
Trav and who? Peace? Remember you had.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I think
but
he
it
had
definitely
Trav
wasn't
too.
Ray.
But the thing with
Yeah, I
the thing with
definitely had
Trav,
Trav.
I didn't expect him to. I think he did a good job of riding Gurley. Like I didn't expect him to ride Gurley like he did through the playoffs.
No,
Like,
it's just like
he has.
it's just like what Bobby said last podcast. It's like the way he plays is just so slow and like agonizing. But if he gets that first down, if he can just if he could just bring it down, like I held him to third down so many times. And it was also, I don't know if you guys watched most of the bowl. The first 3 drives were horrible. It was like I came out there, I drove down the field, I fumbled. He came right back. I forced a fumble back on him. Then I came back and he forced a fumble on me. It was like fumble back and forth momentum swing. So like we didn't really get going to the second. And I had him going into half. I had him. I don't know if you guys saw that. I forced the fumble out of halftime to go up by 7. And his fat ass defensive tackle, who's that guy? Jordan Phillips. Lamar had a 15-yard scramble up the gap, and I went to go take it. And Phillips did the thing where he got pancaked by my left guard and then got up and grabbed him on the way back down. That fumble dropped the momentum back, and then I had to punt it off, and he just rode Gurley the rest of the half.
The thing that you mentioned, the momentum, I feel like they got to fix that in certain situations. Like I'll get like, what is it? I'll get like a 45-yard touchdown pass, but it'll be like close to the boundary, so they'll challenge it, and I won't get any momentum from it. Like I'm like, but I still scored. I'm like, Madden, you got to realize like my momentum gain, and then like I'll punt it, and my bar will just drop all the way, and then they'll punt it, and they'll get a little bit. I'm like, how does this work? Like I don't get how this momentum.
I just don't like momentum swinging in close games. Like if we're going 7-7-7, the momentum should be in the middle for us, pretty much, right? 7-7 back forth.
Yeah.
In our game,
yeah.
In a few games I played, I've been up 40 to like 8 or 40 to 7, and I'll have a whole momentum bar on their side because I threw one pick up 40 to 7. One pick of 40 to 7 should not grow their confidence to where my whole game gets messed up.
Yeah, where they think they're gonna win that fucking thing.
I don't know. Momentum isn't really confidence though. So I ain't gonna say I don't.
No, yeah, I know. It's like I'm not explaining it properly, but I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, but I do agree with Sean, but that's why I was bitching about in the chat the other day about enjoying Madden because it doesn't make any sense. Like I get pissed as fuck when I do the same exact thing. I expect the same exact result, and it don't happen in Madden this year for whatever reason. So that's what's annoying about it. Even like in the momentum doesn't make sense as it should. Like I was playing the Browns the other day, and for whatever reason, whatever his ability is, or his momentum ability is, it makes your hot routes fucking go the opposite way that you want it to. But it doesn't make sense if I'm the quarterback and I'm talking to the running back right next to me and I'm telling him just to block, and he keeps doing the out route. Like you can't tell me in no game, no matter how fucking loud it is, if I'm telling my running back to fucking stay here, he's not going to understand it. So
did you get what's it called? False start too from that? Because it happened to me the other day. I was trying to streak him and it kept going into ends, and I got a false start. So then I got sent back 5 yards too.
I just kept hiking it, and then Myles Garrett was just fucking eating me alive. So
yeah, I don't know what he's doing. He comes out in like an 8-man blitz. It's a whole game.
He does what Sean does.
Oh, it's the same thing.
4-5. Double A gap, yeah.
Yeah, but his guy,
double A gap for the win, baby.
I didn't have 2 guys in the A gap against me. He had like a guy outside of the end and the tackle, like on the left side. It's almost like he spread the linebackers out of double A gap. I don't know how to explain it.
That's what I do. I'd spread them, and then I'll use her a little bit linebacker, but I'll move them out of the gap.
Yeah,
I don't want to sit in the gap. I'll get picked up on the block.
I mean, but he was working. I mean, he was doing his thing, but it just didn't make sense that my running back couldn't realize that he could just stay the fuck where he was. But
all right, well. That's it for the playoffs, pretty much. I mean, as far as offseason went.
I'm gonna be honest with you right now, Trav. It ain't looking too good, man. I gotta call Q because he's fucking up my pick. But we'll figure that out.
I don't understand that at all.
Yeah, he's winning. I mean, he's
I will
Trav,
beat
like,
Q
every
silly.
time.
Like beat him silly,
Q?
and he keeps beating Trav.
Yeah. He's like 3-3 or 4-3 over there right now.
The thing about Q though, man,
he hasn't lost to Trav yet.
I was in Q's division last year, man. Q will fucking do that shit, and then he'll come out and play a good game.
You beat me a few times last year.
Yeah, Q ain't bad. I really just think, like I said, some people in this chat, man, smoke some fucking great dope because they just be out of there. I think that's Q.
Him, man. I joke. I really do want that pick to be high, but if he's nice, he's nice. And so far, he's proven to be a valid opponent. I didn't know too much about him. I guess he joined late after I left last year.
Yeah, he did.
But he's showing out. He's doing his thing. So
Yo,
No,
he'll
he
beat people like Ray and Trav, and then he'll lose to like Che. I'm like, what?
He should fucking lose to everybody and then start competing next season because he's really fucking up the division I have for the Lions, which is okay, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
All right, we got the guest speaker at some point, hopefully, but we'll keep moving for now. We got NRG A list, top 3 teams per speaker. Start from the right over there, Bobby. What do you got?
top 3 teams right now. Have to just go with Sean.
Fuck's good.
Hey, fucking Keith. Number 2. And then I would say Trav ain't winning right now. I'd go ahead and put Miles back up there. I really ain't even seen Miles' schedule yet, but no, never mind. I ain't putting Miles up there. He's got his ass beat by fucking Keith. Shit, 3. I had to go with you right now then, Teddy, to be honest.
It hurts that you said Sean first, but I'll take the 3rd spot.
I'm just going to keep saying Sean because Sean was the only person I think I played still in this Madden that I really felt I could not do shit against. It just was frustrating, so.
It was those regs. Sim's different. I just beat his ass.
I played Falcons last season.
Oh, did you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it was as bad as it was when we were playing on comp, but it was still pretty frustrating.
All right,
I
Sean,
also knew you were just going to throw a pits, but top 3. I'd probably put you ahead of me, Teddy, because you're the only. I guess right now you're the only person I'm really worried about playing, and not worried about it where I'm like, oh no, I'm definitely going to lose. Where I know it's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, you just don't know the outcome. It can go either way.
I don't know the outcome.
It's one of those games. Yeah, I hate those.
Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah, where I'm just like, it's gonna be an annoying game no matter how this goes. Like I feel like the first half of our game was just like total, just like focused in, both of us trying not to let us get ahead of, and then eventually it started to separate towards the end.
It was at halftime. That halftime throw to Bateman on the back shoulder coming back.
That's when I threw the pick the digs, right? And then you drove down. I threw the pick the digs, and then you drove down, and I got the Bateman thing, right?
That Peters pick, by the way, I watched it back. That was bad. I don't know what you were thinking on that one.
That's my problem, I'll pick one of my plays I like running, and then I'll focus in on that route that I know, and I'll still throw it even if I see somebody.
Yeah, you still threw it.
It's a mistake I'm carrying over from last year, which I'm trying to get rid of. But I'd probably put you first. I'm not going to put myself in it, even though I agree. But I'll probably go right now. But Keith just lost to the Vikings. Like I was going to put him up there because he put 70 on Miles, which I wasn't expecting.
I think Miles had a dev game in that game. Not that it's an excuse, but he definitely was force feeding the rookie.
That's true. Yeah, he could have. But I mean, I don't know. I don't expect him to get 70 dropped on him at all ever. I don't expect that. So I'd probably go. I'm gonna go with a close 2-3. I'm gonna go with maybe Ray and maybe Keith right after him, even though he just lost. But I'll still go him because he has been playing good besides that loss. So I'm still gonna go him as a top player. So we'll see how the rest of the season goes. And that's the one thing I like about this Madden. It seems like it changes a little bit more. The games are easier to be closer. Like if it's going to be a blowout, it's going to be a blowout. But I feel like if the game's close, Madden's going to do something where I don't know if you guys got in it where you'll be you won't be doing anything in the D line, and then the offense will snap the ball and you're offsides, and then your guys didn't even move. I'm like, why am I offsides? No one moved.
There's been some phantom penalties a lot. Like in our game too, I think I had 3 roughing the passers on Josh Allen using a safety. So that's just the CPU just doing their own thing all game.
That's them diving at him after he's throwing the ball still.
But they're doing it on their own. I've dove at quarterbacks. That's my fault. But
so I'm just so I think it's up in the air. I feel like until we what Bobby said and stuff, and people start giving up and stuff towards later in the year. Well, I feel like we'll know then who's the top users once Madden starts dying out.
Yeah.
But right now it's still up in the air, in my opinion.
What do you got, Rob?
Teams, hey man, you the champ, but you ain't the champ no more. So he's struggling right now, but Travis still up there for me. He's on the bye week right now. He comes out of the bye. He has a very easy schedule, in my opinion, with some games in there where he can hit a run and go right to the playoffs. So he's the champ too. He's not no more. I'm going to respect him for that. So he's one. Here's my thing. So I have no AFC people in my list because I don't think y'all ain't really played nobody over there yet. Your ones against NFC players. Your division is still trying to figure itself out. Sean is He's a choker at this point. So I don't know what he's doing. They said it, man, and you did it. So now I got to roll with it until he figures it out. So my number 2 right now, and it hurts me to say this, man, I got to say is my division mate, Joey. Joey is 6-1 with a win over the Cowboys with Kellen Mond. All right, so he's not doing this with a stud quarterback. He's doing it with somebody he's making off the fly. And he's balling right now. It sucks to say it, but Hurricane Mond is currently a thing at 6-1. I don't know who his one losses against, but everybody has a loss at this point. So he's my number 2. But it's only for the season because next year I'm on that ass. And then Keith is 3. Keith is doing exactly what I expect him to do in that NFC East, which is it's not as strong as I thought it would be. I think early on I said in the last podcast, I said it was the toughest division, and I definitely lied to myself. I don't like what God Lover is doing on my Washington football team. So fuck you. I'm going to bleep that out. Yeah, other than that, that's my 3. I got Trav, Derek, Joey, and Keith. That's my 1, 2, 3 right now.
I just realized God Lover's demise actually started with that tight end release going away.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot he was in Washington. Yeah. You heard from God
Yeah,
Lover.
right. You called that. After you said that, you said his shit was going to die. And
That was the only play he had. He was real good at that play, but that was
I refuse to watch him play. I don't know what he's doing over there. I think last year he was in the playoffs, right? I think it was, or was he not? It was 3 teams in the NFC East from the playoffs last year.
Then he made the wild card. Then I think he played Cowboys like round 1 or something.
No, he played Keith again. Yeah,
out.
and then whatever it is, man. He's this year looks totally different. Like he's gonna run away with the division. It's not gonna be close, and he arguably could be number 1 in the NFC. So I have an NFC heavy top 3.
You can tell when a user can't do something else when something goes away and they get all blind. Like when Cam had Chubb and all he did was run all game. But as soon as he didn't have Chubb, he starts to pass deep, and you're like, yeah, this guy's never tried passing before. He's not making good reads or anything. Yep. Same thing with God Lover. I don't know if you watch. I watched like 2 of his games, and I was like really bored.
Same thing with Brian. That boy is horrible.
That's my point. Yeah,
Oh
he can't.
God.
He has Odell wide open. I mean, I don't want to give too many tips in here, but Odell with his Slot-O-Matic and stuff. All I gotta say is that's an instant man beater. Slot-O-Matic and those instant man beater, and
I don't think he got Odell no more, do
he? He does.
He's out of the slot with like Slot-O-Matic and Jukebox, something like that.
Yeah, he uses in the slot.
Or maybe grab and go in Jukebox. But either way, Odell's like a third down man-on-man killer.
Yo, I thought I had a good team. That team is stacked.
Yeah, that man came out the first play with the most basic YouTube setup, the fucking middle, high, low play, whatever, like the clear route you finna throw it to, where you fucking
that fade route.
Yeah, I was like, bro, you really finna throw this shit? And he threw it. And I was like, yeah. And then he started claiming it. He was playing around and shit. But okay, man. I don't know.
He's that guy. He's that guy.
Yeah.
All right. For my 3, I have Travis 1. And this isn't for, like I said, this is my list. Kind of like Stephen A when he says this is 8. This is my list. I mean, I know you guys can beat Trav. When it comes to me, there's only like 2 guys in this entire league that ever put me on ropes consistently, although I have beaten them in big moments, and that's Trav, and then my 2, which is Miles. Only 2 guys that consistently put me on ropes. They're not in a shootout game. Like they can make me feel a little like suffocated at times. Trav doesn't make me feel suffocated on defense. It's just the way he plays. It just feels like I'm never gonna get that ball back, and I hate that feeling like when I'll never get it back. Because I know if I make like in the bowl, I went down 7, and I was like, "This is over." I literally said a third it was over. I know I'm not getting that back. Miles, I should have beat him actually week 1. I messed up right there at the end. But he's getting better, and he's not like stat padding for Trevor anymore, which I think played a large role in season 1, him trying to get X and everything. And then my 3rd, I can't put myself. So I have a similar problem to Rod. I don't want to put Cowboys because, like I said, for my own list, Cowboys. I don't think he's maybe beaten me once in like 2 or 3 Maddens. I don't want to put Sean either.
Damn.
This is why Keith is impressive, because he's putting up points. Keith has always been known for defense.
That's what I'm saying. And when he plays like that, I always just outscore him. But he's actually, I guess. No, I'll put Sean at 3. I'll put Sean at 3 because in my own conference, he's the only one that I don't have to play that's played me pretty close besides Miles. So I'll put Trav, Miles, and Sean in that order. Although Trav isn't playing too good right now, but you know how that goes. Gets to the playoffs, player style. Just it is what it is.
Trav waiting to throw out that I got a Super Bowl. I don't care no more.
Yeah. I haven't said a word about that 1-4 start because that's going to be directed.
Exactly. There's no point.
And it's directed at me. So I have stayed uber quiet on that front. Not a word.
Yeah, you can't really say shit, man. You stole
Not
his
a word.
team, and then he beat your ass with your old
He
team.
didn't
So
beat
you
my
really
ass.
can't. You
Hey,
can't.
I'm not gonna lie.
You
If
beat your
that
ass.
wasn't the most, that was the biggest statement of that season, is the fact that you pissed him off so bad taking his team. Because for years, Trav would get his team just based off
Who he
the OG
was.
status.
Yeah.
The OG status. And for you to steal his team and then he beat your ass in the bowl, that was some gangster shit.
This
He-
man,
I hate to see
was
Trav win.
this man was
I hate
threatening
to see Trav
retirement.
win.
He was about to walk from Madden, and then he said, "No, fuck that. We'll get a bowl."
He was.
No, you know
he,
he
he had,
partied-
he had
you know
all
he
those
partied that
pictures
night.
ready. All those pictures ready for me after I lost about taking his team. And did you see what I said? I was just like, I don't know. I'm feeling real comfortable in Baltimore. I'm probably picking 4 again next year. I might just take him.
Oh my god.
He'll pick you if he keeps beating you in the Super Bowl.
Clearly not.
Nah,
He was in my
Oh,
division
you're-
last year.
Teddy
Clearly
didn't win a
not.
bowl last match, and then he fucking jumped all the way to the top. Teddy didn't win shit. The fuck out of here. Teddy ain't win nothing. That's what's
I
so
don't know.
aggravating about this bullshit.
Pending 2 top 10 picks by the end, the New York Giants this year. I'm going Giants or Baltimore again. So I'm just gonna let's keep it moving there. All right, we got predicting most annoying energy player rest of the franchise. Now I'm gonna do a player. I would say do a user and a player. It's not gonna be the same guy either, in my opinion.
That makes sense. That's cool.
I'll kick this one off. This is why I was laughing when Bobby said I'm going Brian Browns. Most annoying guy to play. Not because he's good, not because I'm scared to play him. He's got Chubb and Ruggs, which means I have to play deep while also simultaneously playing in a box, which just takes a lot of effort all game. Secondly, he's garbage. So if I lose, I'm extra upset. He's one of those days where like I want to either fight for 2 hours on my phone or just turn it off and I look at it. I can't decide sometimes after I play him. Haven't lost yet, but he's got Ruggs, Schwartz, and he's got Chubb, and he's got Odell, and he's got no line. So I know that he's going to catch me eventually slipping up with that team. And like I said, I don't think annoying player means the best player at all. It's just some guy that's just going to be, I come out with outside game plan every single time I play him, but that just stops the run. Then I got to worry about deep where I've done over the top shading and I've done cover 3 and I've backed them up and I still get burnt. There's not much you can do against 99 speed this year. Unless you play it really well, you'll get lucky with like 1 or 2 picks out of the 2 they convert. It kind of just momentum swings there. And then for like player, like I was between Lance and Pitts. I'm going to put him in a tie here because I was checking out Pitts the other day. I don't know when he got 93 speed. He gained that, right?
Yeah, he got 2 speed boosts.
Now Andrews is borderline uncoverable when I actually want to use him. Engram, those guys are borderline uncoverable, and Pitts is 93 speed. I'm glad I don't have to see that guy because I'm really bad at covering tight ends. I typically just leave him out of my defensive game plan. You still got Ridley, right? Yeah. So he can't be doubled. I mean, he can for now. And so you get your offense going. And then Lance just got escape artist. I don't know if Ray's going to use it that much, but he got escape artist. So
he'll use it when he needs to. He ain't running out of pocket like me and you.
he doesn't have it yet. It's like pending unlock when he's ready to unlock it.
Yeah, I just anytime he's had a quick quarterback, he's never been like that though. He'll pass first and then run if he has to. I feel
there
like
was no
for me and
escape
you-
artist when he had him. Mariota was just like star, like no escape, like
Yeah,
escape artist. Is a little
Yeah,
different.
but I just feel like that's not part of his game plan. Like me and you will put it into our game plan to purposely leave the pocket.
Yeah, but
Don't sit
imagine,
in the
right? He's
pocket
doing
all
his
game.
crossers and his drags all game. You finally clamp it up. Like one play, you put your whole line out, right? And you clamp it up that one play, and he just takes off and gets the first and continues it going. Like that's the problem
That's
playing
true.
against Lamar and Josh Allen. Someone finally clamps me, and I'm like, all right, you took your whole line.
Yeah, same
to
thing.
the first
I'll
down.
just leave.
Let's start again.
Yeah.
Let's do it 4 downs again. So that's why I think
Mhm.
Lance is up there, and I can't pick Lamar obviously, and Josh Allen. I mean, someone's probably going to take him. I don't know, but who you got, Rod?
Hey man, I don't have a question. I don't have an answer. I haven't played anybody serious for like 20-something games now, so I don't have an annoying player.
Most annoying player, the guy that doesn't score against me
I'm
because I have to miss my PAT.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't know, man. I'm on that list for somebody in this league. They probably hate playing me right now because I'm not doing shit. User, I'd have to say the Chiefs, just because that team is
That was mine. You stole it.
going nowhere and it's pissing me off. Like he's losing.
That's one way to look
And
at
he's
this
no,
question.
I thought he was 6 or 7. I thought he was only lost 1 game right
I
now.
don't give a shit what he is right now. Where he gonna be end of the year? Like, do you really expect the Kansas City Chiefs to do anything? No, you don't.
Never.
So that would be my most, and there's no hate, man. You're gonna wait if you watch this, and I don't want to get into two-day argument on Discord. So, yeah, he would be my most like annoying user, just because he has such a great team, and I don't see him going anywhere. But other than that, I don't really have much in this topic.
All right, what about player?
Player so far would have to be. I've only played Pitts once, and it wasn't that bad. I played Trey Lance, and he was trash before he got all the upgrades. And I think he's still a matchup. I would say right now, I gotta say Joey with goddamn Kellen Mond because I paid him like 4 times and it pisses me off. He's not fast, but he's fast enough. And somehow he can throw that bitch 70 yards, and that doesn't make any sense to me. So I would say Kellen Mond or Hurricane Mond, as he's called, which is probably the most annoying player I have. And I don't think he had no upgrades yet, which is crazy. And he won't get them because everybody in NFC stats pass for quarterbacks. So it's gonna be upsetting that he's just gonna be like a star for forever.
Quarterback's gonna be tough to dev this franchise because there's like 3 users who have their hands on top quarterback. Like so, me and Sean. Well, no, Sean doesn't get pass yards like that. Me, I'm probably gonna lead in yards or touchdowns almost every year. So I'm taking someone's spot to get the dev upgrade. You got Bobby, who typically when he's stat padding usually has his guy with 85 picks but 85 touchdowns, so he'll be up there.
Hold on. Before I even stat padded, I've always been known for passing with Josh Allen. With Dirk,
Who was that?
Every quarterback
Dirk.
I sling the rock. Okay.
Bobby led the league with like 70
out.
touchdowns last year, one year, but he also had like 75 picks. It was a great year.
Yeah, you got the Panthers now with his quarterback. You got me with the Lions quarterback, so he won't get.
Lance, that's what it is. Lance, Lawrence, and Lamar. They're gonna probably steal 3 spots almost every year in the top 4 of quarterbacks to get the dev upgrade. So that leaves 1 spot per year for someone to sneak in.
Well, somebody out of that
I don't like passing like you guys do.
No, yeah, you've run it in now.
But you took.
I like thinking Duncan. Thinking dunk.
He plays with Josh Allen like it's prime Eli Manning. It's great. Just keeps him low, keeps him protected.
I play smarter this year. I don't try to play like an idiot like last year. I don't know what I did last year, but I played dumb. I would throw 4 picks a game. I would just run Texas routes and just play with my running back. Like I don't try to play like that anymore.
You're up, by the way, too, so you can follow up on that with your answer as well.
Well, fucking Rod stole my one with the Chiefs, so this whole time I've been trying to think of one.
Hey, but he called him an annoying human being. You could say he's an annoying player. There's a little bit of a difference.
No, I think he's an annoying human being also.
All right, so I pick someone else.
Like, I'm going to bring my Chief point into it, but like what Rod's like, I expect more out of the Chiefs to win every year because they're the Chiefs. Like
they
last
haven't
year,
been competitive in this league as long as I've been here.
The last
Unless
time
you count Jay like losing in the first round of playoffs, but otherwise, like
no, Ryan was the last.
I wasn't here for Ryan.
I think
he got kicked. He might get kicked right as I joined.
That's the last time I think they won anything, but like just playing him, like it would just be like Hill deep every play,
Kelsey, and then like wide open in the flats, and I'm watching like it's crazy.
Everybody's open underneath. Like I'm just like I'm giving it to you because I know you're just gonna throw it deep every game. Like he still scored a shit little points because Hill's gonna get open, but by that point you're already down. Like so.
All right, so the hall monitor gets 2 votes in the most annoying player.
Yeah, he gets 2. I'm giving him 2.
All right, who's your player?
Oh, here we got a third. Here we go.
What?
Sorry. Special guest arrival here.
Potential. Oh, there he goes.
I don't see him.
Yeah, you guys are on the phone. You may not be able to see it.
I see Zoom. No, it switches between all of you. I see Zoom user at the bottom.
Oh, it's Trav. Okay.
Oh,
he's on I got scroll.
Yeah, I figured it was fitting. Even after Rod came back, it was still the Super Bowl winner.
In and out.
Oh, damn, it's Trav. Oh, shit.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Get my damn camera straight.
I need to put a face to the L. There it is.
Take off the damn jersey, man.
He said,
jersey, man.
No, he said he was a Ravens fan before he
Yeah,
I was a Ravens fan before a Giants fan a long time ago.
What the hell? Since when, Teddy?
Since like I got this jersey in like 2009, at least 13 years ago.
I like it, man.
Got Lewis.
I just got out of damn meeting, man, so I'm just trying to catch up.
All right, so we'll take a quick poll. We'll finish up with Bobby actually. Wait, did Sean say his player? We'll finish up that, and then we'll talk about the bowl with you in a second.
He said Chiefs everything, man. Player and
Chiefs everything.
All right, so Chiefs just the horrible human being. All right.
Yes.
All right.
For me, user. I would say, man, it's always gonna be Jay to me. I don't know why. Jay don't even do shit to me, man. I don't know. Jay just gets under my skin. Yeah. And he doesn't do anything. Jay, you don't do nothing to me. You just bother me with every move you make on Madden. Nothing personal. I don't know what it is. And then player-wise, after playing the Browns, I would have to say it's Schwartz. And
It's only
because I played
95
him
speed too, which is weird.
yeah, I mean,
He
I
got
don't know,
dropped
so-
after the injury.
Okay, so it makes sense why his ass was clamped up. So when I played him, he was locked up, and then he caught me slipping and cover 3 with Richie Grant at the top, and it was over. But I would say it's Schwartz. Other than that, I really ain't played nobody really too aggravating to me. Not yet. I don't really play no run pass. I mean, no run heavy users yet. So that's my 2.
All right, Trav, you finished this up. Who's your most annoying player in the league to play against?
Oh,
Doesn't have to be a person that beats you, just who
Uh,
pisses you off.
shit.
We got
Yeah.
JTC twice, and we got Browns twice, I think.
Damn, y'all said Browns? Ooh.
He's not an annoying user because he's trash. He has an annoying player on his team.
Yeah.
Jay has. And the thing about Jay, what makes Jay annoying is no matter how good of a team Jay get, he's going to find a reason that he's losing.
That's facts, though. That's big.
Man, that's why Jay annoying.
I'm gonna probably have to say Jay as well, man. Just off the fact that he know what the hell he be doing a lot of times, and always admits to the fact that he ain't doing
Hey,
shit.
I didn't open up that can of worms. It's all you.
I'll say Jay, and so tired of him and Eagles, man.
Rubber
Bro.
man.
Brother,
Oh,
man.
he's been trash. He doesn't bother me anymore.
Yeah, he don't bother nobody. He ain't really playing.
I don't
They
know,
ain't got
man.
that.
He ain't got them purple rain.
Purple rain don't work. Yeah, purple rain don't
I
work.
actually rep it a little bit now. I rep it a little bit. That was Jay's excuse for losing to me.
Damn.
Purple rain.
Oh yeah, Purple Rain. I used it against Sean too. That's how he scored on me on goal line.
Yeah.
I didn't have a contain out there.
I don't
Yeah.
mind that play. That doesn't bother me.
I have Owe, or however you say his name. Trav's gonna kill me from saying it wrong, but he's got like 90 speed. So I pop into a purple zone, and he actually got a pick in the playoffs on the Browns that way. Fast 6'5". He plays a good outside linebacker.
Don't you
spot.
get like no sacks with him?
Okay, that's just Madden. I don't know. Like
I
there's,
remember,
there's no natural sacks anymore this year. If you ain't blitzing or doing 2-4-5 or have like a Garrett or a Watt or like Chandler Jones, you're not getting natural sacks. So I have to do what Sean's doing and Browns are doing, 2-4-5 all game and get those cheesy free release sacks. Problem is, I'm playing competitive games. I'm not doing that
Yo,
unless I'm up.
yeah.
I don't.
that's your
If you
excuse.
guys,
And don't say anything. Gregory Rousseau and the other guy had like 30 sacks apiece. You know you.
I was
You
gonna
got
say
your sacks.
my thing is the thing is though when you play me, you'll go to protect both of them, and then for some reason people will step up towards them, and then they just come off the block anyway. Like I don't get why people do that when they play.
I
me,
like
though.
playing it. I come out of pistol and just run up the middle all game. But
I don't. Yeah,
Hey, man,
you're
change
gonna
the
run on
topic.
me.
Change the topic.
All right.
Yeah.
all right, keep it moving.
Yeah.
All right, we'll discuss the bowl with Trav. What are your takeaways from that game? Besides your morale victory again, your personal victory.
Man, I was impressed with the way I was out there playing defensively as far as like the hits. Everybody seemed like it was like hit sticking the hell out my
I've
team.
never had that many hit sticks in a game.
Yeah,
I felt like Sean. I've never had that. I've never landed that many.
yeah, I'm not used to you delivering hit sticks like that, so that kind of caught me off guard. I'm surprised you didn't run with Lamar as much.
Well, like I said, I
feel like
knew
he-
I was playing.
Yeah, but I think he's one of them kind of players where whether I knew him or not, he's still gonna be dynamic if you run like the right QB runs with him.
Against the good scheme, right? I'm not using Lamar that much.
I don't know, man, but I just felt like I was a little more comfortable with the style of play you had for the most
I
part.
played your style of play. It was just,
Yeah,
and that's how you got to play at that point against someone like you, which was a bit tougher for me.
right. But I mean, for the most part, man, it was a hell of a game.
Those fumbles.
We went neck and neck until maybe the start.
The
of
Jordan
fourth.
Phillips play. That's it for me. That man.
Yeah, I think so. Like I said, it was a great game. Of course, I was very satisfied to get the dub. Being out of my former team and shit. But
I thought you were gonna throw it in his face more than that.
No, it is what it is, man. It's like did it so long, been in the league so long. It's like fuck it. I'm gonna
It is what it
celebrate
is.
a few minutes and then go on and get ready for this year.
I think some other people had more fun with that loss than you did. Like,
Definitely did.
Yeah.
I was getting so mad. I was like, hold up, pause. I was in the bowl. I'm getting shit on by like Almond Joy and these other people in the chat coming at me. I'm like, hold up. Hold up.
I love
I
Almond Joy.
I done grown up, man. If you caught me like 5 years ago, man, I probably would have still been at
That heartbreak feeling though.
Here go
Oh.
Trav lying like hell. He ain't grow up shit.
Shit,
Trav waiting for you to talk that shit, and he gonna bring that shit up. He gonna be on your ass, Teddy.
Soon gonna come up,
up, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
so
like Keith, man.
Move with caution, Teddy.
I'm keeping my mouth shut till I win with Lamar. Then I'll come back out of hiding.
Well, you won't be coming back out.
It won't be the same, bro. Even if you win, because you can't. He beat you, try to beat you, so it's a wrap. Like there's one person you can't say shit to this whole Madden.
That bowl loss was so
Teddy.
real. I think for like 3 days after, like I'd just be like eating. I'm at Chick-fil-A. I'm just munching down some nuggets, and I would just remember that I lost the bowl to Trav 2 nights ago, and it would just hit me, and I'd be like, "Fuck, I just lost that game." I went right to the fridge after that, drank the night away, went to bed, forgot about it. Then woke up and saw his pictures of Lamar.
Man,
Teddy.
Yeah.
Teddy. This is 2 podcasts in a row. You mentioned you winning the bowl. Let's stop.
All right.
On his own next.
Bold predictions. We'll start from the right with Trav. What's one bold prediction you got for the rest of this Madden? It could be talent. It could be progression, bad user, good user, wins, losses, anything.
Just a prediction. What I got, just overall.
Doesn't
Anything.
matter. Anything about the game. It could be this game will be trash going forward. You like the draft system, like something crazy.
I'm gonna make a guarantee. I'll guarantee that Che will not win NFC West. We will not.
That's a cakewalk. Yeah.
What's that?
Actually,
That's a prediction. Yeah, I'll take it.
That's a fact.
I'm
That's
gonna
not a
make that
prediction.
prediction. I'm gonna keep it easy, man. And being that I got to play him, I know he's gonna bring it every game. But I just want to make that prediction right there.
I don't know what that is, man. There's predictions, there's opinions, and then there's facts. I think that might be like you can throw that shit in the trash.
I'm not trying to let it
NFC
say a little bit.
That
Take
was a
it lucky
low-risk
sometime,
ass
man.
prediction, man. That was
Shea has
low-risk
been my
as hell.
toughest tank so far. Out of all, I played him twice, and tanking against Shea has been the toughest thing I've ever done because I know what he's doing, and I gotta allow him to do it, and it's so trash. Shea, he
runs his double streaks on the left side that just run into each other, and you just gotta pull your safeties up.
He's so bad, man. He's a fourth player in that. Q's gonna win the NFC West before he ever does, ever.
Trav gets his ass beat by Q, so
Exactly.
Yeah, keep been whipping my ass. I ain't gonna need front.
Yeah,
I loaded into that stream 2 days ago, and I was like, "Really?
I be
Again?"
so fucking heated too.
He
All right.
fucking pick.
Bobby, bold prediction.
You said bold prediction.
Literally anything. Like, doesn't even have to be about a player. Could
So
this would be the worst.
if I had to
Madden.
make a bold prediction, it's gonna be in season 2 that fucking Brian finds some way to slip away with a bowl, or some way, period, to slip away with a Super Bowl. The fact that
Not
he
the team.
pulled that win out versus Sean late in the playoffs like that, like he's right there with some luck.
If he figures me out, he has a good chance because he clearly has him figured out. But
I say that's my boldest prediction right now.
You're an injury away from not being anything. I want you to know that your backup
there's no
Jared
injuries at
Goff.
quarterbacks anymore.
That's what you think.
I've slowly let Lamar take hits game by game. So I let him get hit by a freight train last night, and I've learned there's no injury quarterbacks anymore. They've really tuned it down.
I get hit with Allen all the time.
Well, Sean Truck's in the goal line with Allen, so I mean, I've seen it all at this point. Sean tries to hurdle his way in there.
It's gonna be mad when you get that 18-week injury with a shoulder.
I got Jared Goff. I'm fine.
We're gonna rewind back to my bold prediction. I didn't know you said a bowl like BOLD. I thought you meant like BOWL, like a bowl and shit.
All right, so give us another one.
That shit with Jay ain't I'm gonna say a bold prediction I go with is we're gonna see you and Keith in one Super Bowl at least.
I thought it was last year, and it was. You got him at the end there.
And I hate saying that because I'm in the NFC and I don't want Keith to go, even though it's my boy. But I feel like we're gonna see one between y'all.
I was in his DMs that whole day when he was playing you, begging. I was telling him everything. I was like, "You gotta get this game," because I knew if I see him in the bowl, I win.
I feel bad actually, man, but I was like, "Fuck it." I actually wanted to sit Gurley in another star.
You said what, Teddy?
If I saw Cowboys in that first bowl, I have a ring right now. He has not beaten me in like 3 Maddens, maybe one time. including
I
the
just wanted to make sure he heard that. So
I hope so. Yeah. I literally, I told him after I lost to Trav that night, I like drunk texted him and I was like, "You're the reason I don't have a bowl right now." I don't even know if he answered me.
Yeah, I got lucky as hell with that kind of shit. I don't know what the hell.
He threw a pick on the goal line with like 20 seconds left.
So have y'all question? Have y'all ever had it where a starter and a backup got hurt?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let Sean tell you this bullshit ass fucking philosophy he has on that shit. Fucking commissioners be treating fucking bullshit.
My theory on the injury thing is if you have your starting running back also in, like, say he has, this is my theory with Cowboys. I don't know if this is what happened, but if he has Zeke starting, but then he has Pollard like as his third down back, but then Zeke's the backup to that position, then technically they're both practicing.
Right.
I don't think that's the case though, because when you check the practice XP, they don't count that as a position.
Hey, listen, like I said, we're not arguing this. It's not the fucking case at all.
Okay.
The game is glitched, but that's the commissioner's take on the shit. So we ain't gonna win that argument with the fact that the algorithm is once again jacked up.
I think Zeke got hurt in practice and it pushed Pollard up, and then Pollard got hurt.
Oh, that's what happened? I don't think that's what happened either, man.
Well, they both got hurt, so something's wrong there. I don't know.
Madden's fucked up.
Yeah, fucked him over. It changed his game, man. It's impressive as hell he ever had a lead in the game without both those players to begin with.
I didn't even know he didn't have them. I was out all day.
Yeah, like
I got back home and I found out.
Man, he had me on the ropes until I caught that crazy ass.
He with Freeman or somebody. So if he would have kept running the ball, I think he tried to get too cute on the goal line. If he'd have kept running the ball with that,
like dialed up a route combo with like 30 seconds left, goal line down like I don't know, maybe 3 or 4. I don't remember. Was he up? I don't remember what happened.
I don't know if he was up or not, but he was in scoring position. But he
was up the whole damn game.
Yeah, he ran away from what he's supposed to do. Ball prediction. I'm gonna jump out there, man. This guy, man, he's nice as shit on Madden. All right. But unfortunately, right now he's going through a tough time with a bad team. All right. And eventually
yourself.
We ain't doing that shit.
Hey, I'm telling you now, man, Charles Barkley guarantee the Detroit Lions will be in the NFC Conference Championship by season 3 or 4. I'm telling you that right now.
That's if we don't restart by season 5 or 4.
If we fucking restart, I'm going Chicago Bears. But I'm telling you,
game.
I'm telling you this right now. You ain't got to agree with it because it's a trash team. I want you to look at my roster. All right. All my rosters under 24-25. All my cap comes off next year. I have nobody to pay. So this offseason, you know how people was throwing $80 million to Devontae Adams for 1-year deals. There's going to be one guy that I grab it like that. And they capped it too this year, which is crazy. I don't know if y'all noticed that. You can't do like the 1-year, $30 million deals this year or whatever, but I tried to do it last year. I got a shit ton of cap. I got talent at all. I'm about to have 2 wide receivers that superstar by the end of the season. I got a running back that's already where he's supposed to be. My line is good. My D-line is getting there. My linebacker is getting there. My team is ready to go. I'm telling you. All right. I'm about to win the NFC North. I just got to win one game. I'm going to be in the NFC Conference. I don't know against who, but the Detroit Lions, I don't think, have they ever been there before, Sean? Well, you and Trav might know. Y'all been the longest.
Maybe when Ryan had them. I don't know.
Because I beat Ryan. I beat Ryan when he had the Lions.
Oh, you did?
Okay. I don't think he went to the NFC Championship. He definitely went to the playoffs.
He went to the playoffs. I beat him with Washington.
He made them competitive. Yeah, he didn't.
I'm taking the Detroit Lions the farthest they've been the NFC Conference Championship in the next 2 years, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. Don't shit on it, laugh at it, because it's a laughable thing to do, but it's gonna happen. All right, book it, Dano.
All right, Sean, you're up. Also, you missed something. Devontae Adams was signed to a 5-year deal, $80 million. He faked
a year.
He faked a 5-year so that he would have the highest points, so everyone would back off. And then Ray advanced it 30 minutes early, and he was still in a 5-year. He now has Devontae wrapped up to like age 35 at max contract, quarterback money. He's broke. But anyways, Sean,
sign him.
Garrett, Patriots.
I'm happy. I don't care that he is Adams. Well, he might kill me next game. I'm playing.
No, Adams is nice, but he's gonna be old by the time the contract's up.
I'm just gonna put White on him. But My bold prediction. Well, like I said, it's more of like a fact, like you guys were talking about. But I'm just gonna put it out here. I'm gonna have more Super Bowls than Bobby does all Madden this Madden. I'm just putting it out there.
Wait, notice he didn't say Super Bowl wins because he knows he goes there and loses.
More
He just
Super
said
Bowl
Super Bowls.
wins. More
He'll
Super
be
Bowl. I'll
there.
have more.
Bobby's
Super
not
Bowl wins
winning
than
a
Bobby
Super
does
Bowl.
this Madden.
I'll
get it.
I'm getting farther in the playoffs than Bobby do. I'm guarantee you that shit. That's the easy one. I know that for a fact. If me and Bobby are both the same team right now, I'm getting farther than he is with them Falcons. I can tell you that right now.
I really feel people just be talking out there. I think I be bullshitting too much, man. Y'all gotta realize, like, so this would be the headache. This is why I lose my focus when I be playing, and y'all probably be looking at the screen, like, especially when I played Trav the other day. I bet people was watching that game like, boy, what the fuck is going on with this shit? This is what be happening, right? I get frustrated quick as fuck, and I stop caring, and then I start caring when it's too late. That's what be happening. But if I lock down and play how I did when I went on my little run, right.
It sounded nice, Bobby, but I'm telling you, all right. I ain't played a competitive game in this league in about damn it, 2 seasons now, even probably going back to last season. You're not better than me in this game. I'm sorry. But Lions and Falcons,
They're gonna meet
not
soon.
go further than me. Do we meet soon?
Gotta be.
I just
Shit.
played them last season.
Oh, y'all played last season? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
matter of fact, I'm playing the Saints in his
Can't
division.
wait.
That's what's fucking
Get
me up.
another 3
actually.
years.
Yeah, look,
That mean the playoffs.
look.
Yeah, we'll have to be in the playoffs. At which point, I will definitely prove that Bobby is not. It's okay. Bobby, we're at the bottom of the NFC, so this is a wasted conversation right now. We're both trash, so we shouldn't be talking. But if we're going to talk, we're not.
Let me
fucking-
tell you how much respect the Falcons got. We at the bottom, and motherfuckers know we still gonna be a threat. This Madden. That's what the problem is. When I get y'all, if Frank's fucking finally develops and get these abilities, man,
You gotta get rid of him. You gotta get rid of him.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
It's
You'll
not like
never-
that's
you'll
Madden.
never
It's
be
not like that's
competitive.
Madden. You
Bro,
need to get a superstar quarterback in the draft or trade for one. You ain't
Frank's-
getting it this Madden.
But the way he's throwing, as much as he does, he can still get it.
Frank's
It's
will
really
be a
not hard.
superstar.
Like
Frank's will be a
you said.
superstar. Frank's will be a superstar.
Oh, well,
by
you're
the end of
right.
the
I'm
season.
sorry. I forgot about that point. You're at only one person's gonna get that dev upgrade per year.
I got it last year.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
what happened-
you were the
alright,
one, I
he
think.
gets superstar. He gets superstar, and he gets like Homer and like quick draw. Like, ooh, he's so much better. Like
Yeah, I mean,
I feel
I don't care about abilities that much anymore this year with the way
you,
we're doing
you,
the system
you
now.
only need the certain abilities. Like,
And then
Did you guys
I
see
don't
Devonta
want to
Smith?
anyway. Look, I'm telling you, my secondary is gonna be the best secondary in Madden.
All right,
My
Bobby,
linebackers
damn.
already.
how we wrap this shit up? Because Bobby just started talking out his ass right now.
All right. Okay. Well, hold up. Well, I'm moving on, but you guys see what Devonta Smith got? He has a 59 truck and like a 62 stiff arm. His 2 ability that Ray drew was Bruiser and reach for it.
Skinniest wide receiver.
Oh
ever
yeah,
in the
Devontae
game.
Smith.
Bruiser and reach for it with a 59 truck. That's a dead receiver. I mean, he's good, but you can't not usable.
I mean, I don't
Is that
like,
why you put him on the block?
I don't like
That's
this,
why I put him on the block. I did some research. I was like, he just got him superstar, and then I noticed.
I don't like the system, man. There had to be an easier way. But I'll say every problem we have, we're creating it. If y'all noticed that, right?
No, we talked about this. I agree.
Yeah,
It's
that's why the system's in place.
It's to stop stuff like this, but because we allow stat padding, we're allowing guys to level up so fast and they're skipping it. What should have happened was you just knock down their awareness so they can get the actual dev and then push it back up so they can get it. This way we're doing it right now, man, it's horrible. You're ruining players. It don't make a lot of sense. There's no transparency. Nobody sees it. So yeah, he's right. It's a lot of people.
it's fair. The way Ray is doing it for everyone's fair. I may not agree with how we chose to do it, but at least it's fair and consistent. Like everyone's gonna get re-rolled, and he's counting all the abilities, not just the ones you can get. Like you can get like Dobbins. Dobbins got grab and go. I don't get it till he's an 85 receiving back. I won't have that till Dobbins is a 99 plus 10. Like when he's a 99 so high that you're just upping archetypes, I won't have it till then. So it's a dead ability for the whole Madden, but it's consistent at least. But my bold prediction is going to be the craziest Madden in terms of young talent. With the way this draft just looked and the way young players are like everyone's superstar. I think almost every top rookie that was drafted already has abilities. Even Miles picked 25, whatever, is already a superstar wide receiver. All the quarterbacks started with abilities, almost all of them, including yours. I think young players are going to take over, and first round picks. Not everyone notices it yet though. Like someone just the Miami just traded for Gilmore and Dante. Not gonna lie, I would have done it too, but that's because I'm the Ravens. I would trade for Dante and Gilmore. If I'm Miami, I'm not trading for Dante and Gilmore in their place. But first round picks are valuable now. I drafted 2 hidden players in the second and third round. I think a lot of good players are coming out, and you're not going to be seeing like all these guys mid-30s performing at top levels. You're going to see all these random ass names. I mean, you're already seeing it.
I think the talents at the bottom of this league, except 2 or 3, is going to be the same. So it's going to be the same teams getting all the talent, and then they're just still going to be.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying they're going to be good with them.
13 guys.
But I think there's going to be the Madden where you see like the top 10 receivers, top 10 running backs, like a lot of random ass like Tyrese Maxey, whatever his name is, like just random ass names. You have no idea who they are.
Yeah,
just all rooks.
Yeah, Miles, wide receiver, was the number 1 wide receiver. The fucking quarterback that the Panthers got was the number 1 quarterback. That's why somebody said why he got Dev. He was the number 1 quarterback.
Quarterbacks never get abilities out of the draft.
And then
ever.
The Patriots just grabbed the fastest guy, that Bella guy he got. So I mean,
and they all good stats.
Year. All of them.
Even if they don't have Dev, good stats.
70s.
I've never seen quarterbacks every year. Like when what's it called, Bobby took Dirk. It's just like he got good throw power, 60 overall, let it rock. Like these are actually good prospects. They've never actually been good prospects before. But for the last thing, we have story time. What's your favorite NRG story? You know, from almost being kicked to anything. I know Bobby's got some. Bobby's already talking out of his ass. He got something ready.
Y'all gotta go on. I gotta think of which one I'm gonna tell this time.
All right, who's got one ready? I mean, I got mine, but
I got one.
Let's let the champ start, man. Let's let the champ start.
There we go.
All right, did you got one ready? He didn't have the script, so I don't know if he knows.
I ain't got shit ready. I'm still thinking.
All right,
I hit y'all then. I hit y'all where you go. Hey man, I told y'all Madden 16 who Drew was. All right. When Drew was studying my family, when it was RRP my mama, when it was all this stuff. Back in the old group me days, I kept telling y'all who Drew was. And I don't know the guy personally, man. He's probably a cool dude, so people you know, but he's always been a high level toxic guy that's very volatile and a snap in 0 to 60. So to come back last year and to find out that y'all had to restart, not because talent was bad or there was a glitch in the system, and just to think about like y'all waking up one morning to log in to play y'all game, and that shit is gone.
Bro, it wasn't even the morning. It was the middle of the day.
It was the middle of the day. Everyone's like working.
I forgot. I mean, it was only because Ray told the man, I think he couldn't sign somebody or some petty shit. It was really petty as fuck.
I've seen Drew play wide receivers at tight end like it was nothing. I've seen this man.
He did that all last year. No one said anything.
I've seen this man cut an entire team and come back from that.
The Jags.
Like he's done stuff over and over again to where I'm like, yo, how does he keep getting back in this league?
No, it was so you didn't see what we did the nose and glasses gag where like how Ray lets him in every year. He came in 3 times last Madden. 3.
Dude, I believe it.
The last one, his name was Simplified Daily Fantasy.
Dude, he's changed his name every time.
So I hit him up. I hit him up for Evan Ingram or like Saquon Barkley, and I realized I've had 3 separate combos with this guy. He didn't even bother to make a new account. He just changed his name. Hey, and then I was like, is this Drew? And then I said it in the chat, and Ray just said like a air quote, like he knows, but he just didn't say anything.
The man has been volatile for 18 years now since I started playing this Madden League. And it was all jokes then. It was fun and games, which is a little disrespectful, but it is what it is. It was fun and games. It was laughing. Motherfuckers was liking the comments.
You had to just see the group chat that day.
I want to see it. I've been through it. I know what happened. I know the conversations.
Real Talk came in like a day later at like 8 p.m. and hit up his week 8 matchup. And was like, yo, DM. And he had no idea we already were picking teams. He just had I think he had like 30 straight laughing emojis on his comment. He was literally trying to make a game.
That's the funniest story to find out that y'all had to restart because he said, fuck it, and logged in his brother.
And Bobby's right. It was something real stupid. Like he had to sign a player to play. And he signed like a 64, and Ray was like, "Yeah,
that's what happened.
You're on AP."
His ass for something.
And then
stupid.
He sends like this like hood ass rap line with like the upper lowercase serial killer letters, and Ray sends like a GIF back, and then he's like, "You go and regret this" or some shit. And I don't know what happened. And then Trav loads up. Trav loads up to play his game. Oh no, Trav was in practice. He was in practice mode, and it kicked him from practice, right? It said the league doesn't exist.
I was throwing a motherfucking fly route.
I remember Trav's like, God,
oh my God. So y'all was playing. Can you imagine playing the game?
I thought
he was playing practice.
I swear I thought it was my internet, boy.
And then B-Car
was so hurt. Rod, I was so hurt. Because look, you know how long it took me to get past that fucking, you could talk all the shit you want, win all the regular season games you want, you ain't won no bowl. I just won a bowl.
It was that offseason, right into the new season.
That shit got thrown away just like that.
my team was unbeatable. So all these fucking the ability talk shit came from this Falcons glitch, bro. Everybody on my team had acrobat. Like I was set for at least 2 more seasons, and I was just so hurt,
crazy,
man. I was just like,
Oh my God, yo.
Yeah. You was set about 5 years.
That's my funny story. I know I wasn't part of it, but
No,
when I
that
joined back
was
in,
a great option. I'm just
I can't
remembering so much from
imagine
that
like
day.
y'all getting ready to play y'all games and you're like, oh, Trav, you up? What you mean?
Trav said that.
What you mean?
And
I'm
then
up?
B Car loaded up and was like playing his game with like the old Texans or whatever. They're loaded up, and he was like, "Yo, sending invite," and he's like, "Guys, the league's gone," and like no one answered it. And then Trav's like, "Yeah, I just got kicked from practice," and he was like, "No, like dead ass, the league's gone." And Ray was like, "Just restart your Xbox." So he restarts. He's like, "Bro, like it's gone," and then Ray loads up. He's like, "Well, he did it," and he's just like, "He did what?" He's like,
Yeah,
"He deleted the league." And then everyone starts loading up, freaking out. The bums loved it, of course. They were hyped for a restart.
Yeah.
I was in meetings all day. I got it at 7:00. I'm driving like an hour home on the expressway. I open up the Discord like I always do. I see like 850 messages. I was like, what the fuck? So I'm putting my car, like trying to drive to read it. And across it, I see crackhead deleted it in my DMs. And I was like, what do you mean? That was horrible.
I've been telling them in this league since 2016, though. Like, this motherfucker is volatile. He's crazy. I tried to play Malcolm X with him and Bobby. When him and Bobby got into it on group, me like, yo, man, we can't act like this, like this type of shit. And he's
I still got that chat in my group.
You should, man. We was spending some real shit in there. Like, we looking stupid right now. But he still found a way to come back. And it took this. It took, and he might be, I'm saying all this shit, and he might be in this league right now.
He might be in this league right now.
You don't even know it.
Right? He might be the new Bucks.
He's the Bucks guy that doesn't talk.
Yeah, he could be. My bad, but yeah, that's my story.
All right, Sean, you had something ready, right?
I mean, mine would be I do enjoy. I find it hilarious that Trav beat you in the Super Bowl after you took his team.
That's
I
not
know
a story. That happened last night. Jesus.
I know it's current, and I know it just happened, but I find it hilarious. Like, you took his team. Like, there's been times where I've picked in front of Trav every time, and I was just like, I'm not gonna pick him because, like, one, I don't want to lose to him after I picked him, and two, it's just out of like he's been him the whole Madden. I'm not gonna pick his team and shit. You came in and picked in front of him once, fucking took it from him, and he came and beat you. So I'm just like, that's the best.
I don't know if you realize that Ray. I think Ray only gave me that pick thinking I wouldn't take the Ravens, because if he watched his follow-up comments to me picking the Ravens, he's like, I don't know why you guys are entertaining this shit right now. He's like, he literally said he's taking the Chiefs for weeks now. Honestly, and then I took the Ravens, and Ray was like, oh, I don't think he knew that I was. But Trav knew. I've been telling
you shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Okay, well, so we talked.
Start there.
I gave Teddy my blessings to take the Ravens, honestly, right before.
I think I've been telling Trav since like Madden 20, I was taking the Ravens over him when I got there. I've been telling him this.
Yeah, and my whole motivation after I found out the selection was just to like join Ray conference, because I was like, fuck it, it's division. I was like, fuck it, when I first got there, I started as the Cardinals, and he got me a lot of time. So I was like, this was like the last straw to that shit. I was like, I'm gonna go to Arizona and see if I can make some shake out there. So I mean, I didn't really like it hurt me more like with the selection, but honestly, like I told Teddy he can go on and have him because I made up my mind. By then I want to go to Arizona. So yeah.
I mean, like I said, I've been pretty consistent. It's not like I just took him. I think I told you back in the Jaguars days, I'm like, I'm gonna pick ahead of you this year after those 2 bowls. I'm taking the right. I was way wrong. I got like pick 15.
I had a feeling it was coming this year because you were just dropping all kind of shit like during the off season. I was like, man, this motherfucker trying to hop ahead.
I don't give a fuck. If you don't win a bowl, you don't get in the top 5. I don't give a fuck what you do.
Like, bro, I had just lost the bowl.
The best part was that Ray accidentally leaked the list. I wasn't even looking. I just saw like I got 8 straight. I'm driving. I got 8 straight tags like eyes, and I was like, why is everyone eyeing me? And then Trav said, oh, hell no, or something. And I'm like, what happened? They're like, bro, you got the Ravens. I was like, what do you mean I got the Ravens? The list is at 8. It's Bobby or whatever.
But yeah, I think my storyline, man, I say it's with Q, man. What just happened the other day. We ain't never seen Q that fucking vocal in the chat before, man.
Never seen it animated.
He was spitting all kind of shit out to Buddy, and it was just good just to see him in there. I ain't have to fight his battles and nothing like that. So I think that was just like odd and funny thing for me, because he was actually engaged with everybody, and
he wasn't even sorry. He pretty much
Nah,
told
he
the guy to
went
go
at
fuck
all.
himself. That
He
was
was
crazy.
loud, wrong.
And then he took the shit out on me when I played him next. Got my ass beat again. So, I just feel like that's a funny storyline for me, just seeing him in the chat going at it with somebody.
Yeah, Q, you ain't gonna, I know you ain't gonna watch this shit, but you fucking up, man. All right, I need that pick to be top 5, and you're fucking that up. I truly need that pick to be top 5. It might not, he might go to the playoffs while we bullshit.
He might. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm last in the division.
Yeah, we ain't gotta talk about that. Yeah,
Chase ahead of you?
You said what?
You said Chase ahead of you?
Yeah, man. I played Chase next week.
Yeah,
I'd be
Trav's on that
drinking
Super Bowl
It's
hangover.
from the Jesus game for me. If I lose that, I'm thinking, man.
Hey, a quarter of the league is tanking now. There's 8 teams. There's 8 teams in this league that are tanking. You're 2 and 4.
Yeah, Rod has a whole spreadsheet
Everybody
of
want a
tanking teams right
quarterback.
now.
Fam.
He's
Dude,
calculating
it's bad.
breakers.
Everybody want one of them damn quarterbacks, man.
It's only 3. It's only 3. The first one is head over heels, and it sucks that he's gonna go to the Saints. That first one is a problem. But other than that, man, I'm glad I took a quarterback last year because I was saying, and you guys, everybody else was like, man, I'm not gonna get a quarterback. I'm not gonna get a quarterback. But some told me like they grabbed him at 5 after 6, didn't grab him.
Maybe just stick with him. If you don't get that first guy,
I might. We'll see.
he's already superstar. You have no problem.
I know somebody will take him though, and that'd give me another first. So I have 3 firsts this year. I got a vision, man. It's working out so far. It's gonna fuck me up.
Saints user by week 9. Trade him that quarterback for his first pick. Take Urban.
We ain't getting no damn Saints user, man.
If it wasn't capped out, we could have that filled so easily too, which sucks.
Yeah. My bad. Who else left?
I got my story if Bobby's not ready.
I mean, I go ahead. Mine are small. I'm gonna just give 2. They real quick. So my first story is gonna be when fucking Raiders got caught watching Mikey stream during the Super Bowl.
That was good.
That's always gonna be the classic story to me, man. That shit was crazy. And then I would say my infamous kicks with fucking Ray for absolutely no reason, in my opinion. I feel like my last kick when I was the Browns that one year, I feel like I was hot. I was going to win the Super Bowl for my first time. My team was.
You were asking for that kick.
I didn't say shit. I still to this
You
day
kept
did not say
responding to
shit.
him. You wouldn't let him just finish his line. You just had to keep saying something back to him.
And so I would just say those are my favorite stories because I feel like I've grown a lot since the days where Rod had to mediate between me and Drew. So that's my story time.
All right. I guess since Bobby gave a little, I'll give my first short one, which is about Sean. You guys remember when Sean was like undefeated with the Cardinals like 2 years ago, running read option left, right, middle, left, right the entire game, and SS blitz on defense?
That's a while. That's what 2 months ago.
I think so. I was like Madden 20. Right.
Who was the running back?
He had Hines.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yep.
I remember I was playing
I had
Sean,
the Colts. Yeah, I do remember.
and I was in like a DM with Miles and Trav, like talking about like what he runs and stuff with his SS blitz, and I was like, I have a defense for him. I got this 4-4 defense offline to run against him. It was like a 4-4, spread the safeties, bring in the guys, and it was just like insta shed all game. I held him to like 10 yards on the ground. He was cursing me out mid-game. I've never seen Sean this mad. He was cursing me out mid-game. I wrote a whole article about it.
Now that I know you actually went on the internet to stop me, Teddy, it doesn't hurt me at all.
I think it was like
I didn't know you went to such.
Yeah, you
length.
did. You said y'all know nothing. I'm about to be up all night on YouTube and I'm about to ruin this league. You were so mad that night.
Look where I am now. My Madden game has doubled.
All right, second one. I gotta finish. I gotta say this one because Rod has misconstrued this story. When my house went on fire, and Rod to this day,
that did not go on fire, man. You lied.
I don't know what voodoo Rod has. Rod saw me catching a dub on him with the Jags, and I don't know what string he pulled. Fire just lit in a random room with no one home.
No, fuck no. I'm not buying that shit.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm playing this game. I think it's like a 7-7 game. I think this was the undefeated Colts year too.
Yep, undefeated. Yep.
It was that year. So I'm already kind of nervous going into this game. It's real close, super safe. That's when I was the Jags. And I was driving down the field. I score 7-7. Rod gets the ball. My girlfriend went out to go do something, and her uncle was at the house too. So he was like playing Call of Duty in another room, and he runs into the room, banging my door down. And I'm like, go. I'm fucking playing. Like, don't come in here right now. And he was like, his face is pale white. And I was like, what the fuck do you want? And he's just like, there's a fire. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean there's a fire? He's like, I don't know. It's orange in the other room. I go running. I see where he plays Call of Duty. my girlfriend's mom left a candle near like a perfume with a bow on it, and it caught, and all the perfume started to light up. Luckily, none of them blew up because I think those things are like little grenades. But the fire started, so I ran down the stairs, grabbed like a bucket of water, and I just doused the entire room. I left like that whole thing was flooded. So I got the fire out. I run back to the room like shaking, and I find Rod just in the red zone scoring on me after I pause, and you see our DMs where I'm like, there's a fire. He responds to me in like the third quarter and is just like, my bad. Hope all is good. That ain't why I beat you though. Like,
it ain't. You lost. I wouldn't unpause it though. I wouldn't unpause the game. I ain't an asshole like that. But to segue, that 17-0 season, Trav started that shit because I played Trav with the Ravens. I somehow figured out the 4-6 defense, and that's when they first moved TJ Green from safety to cornerback. So what I was doing was I was putting TJ Green in like the little bear safety position.
Yep, and you were putting on defensive linemen at linebackers, and you had like this auto run stuff in defense.
It was crazy. So I remember that going crazy.
You had that guy on the Bengals, Carl Lawson. You were putting him at linebackers like insta sheds.
Everybody cheats. But here's my PSA. I said this last time. This is my PSA for this episode. All right, you fucking DM snitches. It gotta stop. I don't know who did it. But when y'all run the Ray in the DM and be like, hey, man, you know they're supposed to be like this and da-da-da-da-da. Like, perfect example was last night was the Bengals. I guess he was trying to get a dev game, but he didn't take a picture of it. So he got a tandem breakout. And then Ray was like, oh, well, somebody just shot me in the DM, said that's not a dev game. You don't get it. Like, don't stop running the DMs to the commissions and saying, oh, so-and-so shouldn't get this, or this is not how it's supposed to be done. Or even in my case, somebody went to him in the DM was like, oh, you know, Rod's doing this with his players. If you're going to say it in the DM, just call that shit out in the main chat. Don't run to the DM and hide behind a paywall.
What you doing with your players?
No, this is like 2 years ago. I didn't do it. First of all, Teddy just added a lot of sauce to that. I was literally moving one guy. I was putting TJ Green from cornerback to safety because that's when Madden moved him from safety to cornerback. All that extra moving people around, I ain't that smart to do all that shit. I was moving one guy.
Carl Lawson. I know that one.
But somebody went to the DMs and told Ray was like, hey, this is what he's changing. All right. And then he came in again and it's like, are you doing this with your players? And somebody did that shit last night with the Bengals. Like, oh no, that's not really a dev. That's just he just get XP. So stop being DM snitches. All right. If you're
dry stitching JCC right now.
No, I don't think it was him. I don't think it was him.
You got them all out there.
He's another one though. Like actually, he in main chat with the coaches shit. He was in main chat with
that was just done.
Whoever it was.
Yeah,
but anyway, PSA. NRG, stop being DM snitches. If you're gonna tell Ray, Sean, or Jay, hey, somebody doing something, call that shit out in the main chat with your evidence. Don't run to the DMs and try to hide, and then be in the main chat laughing about it when you know you the started it. And I'm gonna bleep all these customers out. But the main person that started that shit in the DM, that's just the most frustrating people. I be seeing all these laughing emojis when like you the main one that started this with Ray to begin with. You brought this whole thing up and not try to throw the rock and hide your hand. Stop it. All right, let's just be men of integrity here. If you're gonna say it to Ray, say it to the main chat so we can all have a good time with it. And if you're right, you're right. And if you're wrong, you're wrong. That's all I got.
All right, this was good.
I like that
I think
one.
we covered all the points.
Yeah.
Sorry, it bothers me. I saw that shit last night with the Bengals. Like, damn, like even if it wasn't, it's the Bengals. Like, he ain't going too far.
Come on, he knew that wasn't a dev game.
He ain't got but 2 hours to play a week
this year.
Yeah, for now, that work schedule is gonna start pissing some people off. They're just gonna start taking some forced wins. That 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. window, it ain't gonna work too much longer.
Nah, he made it last, man. It wasn't too bad. But yeah, you got to make some sacrifices if you're in his division.
He gonna have to start making it up. Like 6 is already doing it. 6 is already like, and y'all got to worry about 6 now. 6 is starting to play.
No, that's fine because Rodgers is old. I know it's gonna be 1 year where he's gonna be a little bit of a problem, and then he's gone again. And he's gonna. That's the problem with getting Rodgers. If he doesn't win it like this year, maybe next, depending on how he progresses, he's gonna need a quarterback in year 3 or 4, and then he's done for the rest of the franchise trying to get that one and develop him.
That's your problem, not mine. That's an AFC problem.
I'm fine. He's taking forced losses. Doesn't really affect me. I'll see you later on with him. But yeah, no, he hasn't butt mind. So I know that there's a few things like I'd be playing him and I see him come out in that like bunch X nasty and then he comes out and he audibles that one guy to the left. I'm like, all right, I'm about to get beat over the top.
But that's all I got though.
No, yeah, I mean, not much else has really gone on lately. I mean, besides, like I said, Kev knew that wasn't a dev game. Say what you want. It very clearly says for XP in that message.
Oh, so you did it. You was a DM snitch. Are you right now telling that you're
I don't know. You haven't seen Sean. Sean's
for
been
real
losing
though,
himself.
Hey, Rod, listen, you might have hit the cat on the head with that when Teddy over here shook. He ain't said nothing. That definitely was some Teddy shit.
You guys
Ted did
missing
division.
Sean. He's been hysterically laughing the entire time Rod's been saying it. Sean was in the commish chat like, nah, Bengals almost beat me in playoffs. He ain't getting that
Yeah,
third
Bengals.
position.
On top of this, stop snitching in DM shit. Stop sending personal DMs. Talking about, you want to sell life insurance or don't call me a bitch. Fuck all that. That shit's Discord. It's mad. We will. Like,
People still do that? I thought that was kind of over.
I don't know. Bobby hurt some feelings the other day.
Yeah, they were mad the other day. Somebody thought I called him a bitch. I think it was a general statement, but hey, it is what it is at the end of the day. I love all you. It's nothing personal. When I get rich, I'm gonna take us all on a cruise so we can get all our stress out together. But yeah, that's my piece on that too. Because if you come in my DM trying to like look for sympathy or think I'm gonna apologize, you're just gonna fire me up more. I'm gonna keep talking shit because now I realize I'm under your skin. Pretty much like some kid shit. That's why I used to tell Keith. He used to get all mad, like you gonna get mad, it's not gonna do nothing to make it worse, man. So just might as well leave it alone. But yeah.
Another solid pod, man. Triumph, thanks for joining, man. You are the champ until you are the champ no longer. Which is the way you playing? Like 3 more weeks. So like 3 more weeks before your shit is over with. But congratulations from the podcast. This was dope.
Thanks for having me, man.
Any parting words as the first guest? Any parting words?
Hey, man. I love what y'all doing here, man. It's big time, just seeing where we done came from, a few years ago and everything. And then now we got a damn podcast and everything. So just want to give y'all mad props because, we all got busy schedules, but, y'all make stuff work and, make things entertaining for the league. So, like I said, I appreciate everything y'all doing to make this a great league. And I'm looking forward to seeing, who take the ship this year. Don't count me out, though. Don't count me out. Trust me.
I just hope you lose before the bowl.
Y'all just pouring on more gasoline to the fire, man.
I've seen you enough for the last 3 years.
How about a pray
free to lose? Way too much.
Don't drop that game to Chi, man, and we'll let you live.
Yeah, you lose to him, man. You might gotta leave the league and change your name. The real
I lost
cards.
to him once. I done lost to him once though.
Yeah, he sneaks on the menu, but nah, fuck that.
Yeah, I done got it. Yeah, he didn't clip me once, but it's all good. But yeah, man, thank y'all for having me. And let's have a great franchise, man. Go from there.
Yep. All right, fellas. I'm out.
All right, Bobby. We'll see you in 3 months.
Yeah.
We don't know when we'll get Bobby back on here. The real MVP is our patience.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right.
All right,
Sean, I am proud of you for only smoking 4 times during this.
I tried my best.
Thank you. You kept
welcome.
it PG. Maybe we'll get some ad revenue on this video this time.
Trying my best.
Yo, when he loaded that bowl in the middle of the video, I said, what the fuck are we doing?